Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faris bin Hassan. My matric card number is 18DUP 18F2998. Alright, today I will be the first presenter and I will be talk about the introduction. Alright, rumah tradisional warisan, or more precisely Galeri Seniwati Sarimah, is a rumah warisan built since 1957 and located in Kampung Abi Tengah, Perlis. Rumah warisan since 1957, which immortalized one of the large room as the Seniwati Sarimah Gallery, was inaugurated by Seniwati Datuk Dr. Hajah Sarimah Ahmad on 4 November 2012. The gallery was built on the Admiral's own effort by Encik Laksmana, and he spent more than Rm10,000 ringgit to obtain various like magazine, newspaper clipping, magazine poster, replica of decorative item, handbag, makeup bag and clothes that Sarimah Ahmad had used in the film, his active film. The items he collected over 2,000 years ago and are now still in beautiful condition in display in the gallery.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. So I was one of the representative of group KANGAR, and I will take part on identify cultural landscape at Kampung Abi Perlis. So my name is Nur Ain Shazifri. My matric card number is 2006. Alright, so first I will talk about the cultural landscape at Kampung Abi. So in this case study, researchers like us aim to look into context to understand about the solutions and the program used by the Kampung Abi that made they could longer sustain their cultural landscape. So this objective of this case study was to understand the process of components that shape the cultural landscape. Alright, so my first point is maintain social activities cultural landscape at Kampung Abi. So what is that? This is about the landscape of Kampung Abi that is still persists and still maintained here. And it is about examples, relevant example is at Rumah Laksmana, Kampung Abi Perlis, which is that's provide a set of bridal traditional wedding dresses, and also villagers at Kampung Abi is still making the traditional kuih muih like nasi ulam and kuih karas. Alright, move to my second point, which is the traditional cultural activities language at the Kampung Abi. So that is about helping maintain traditional activities such as like to maintain traditional ties and give the area outstanding universal value. We would have been there before and looks their sculpture performance at Gendang, and also have the silat performance of the community at the village. It's so interesting. Alright, last but not least it is about the cultural heritage landscape. It is about the heritage significance which has there before and we have experienced by ourselves, and kami dapat tengok pelbagai old classic and traditional item things in these houses, such as like radio, cassettes, and also the structures of the house, also the rupa bentuk rumah tu sangat-sangat traditional dan menarik dan jarang dijumpai pada masa sekarang. So I think that's all of my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Syairah Muhammad. So I'm the next presenter. Proposed type of cultural tourism at Kampung Abi. What is cultural tourism? Cultural tourism is something that refers to tourism activities that make the elements of culture as the main attraction. As cultural tourism is a medium in an economic development which established in economic growth through the magnetism of tourists from outside community. It's helped the villager to grow their income and expose more about the history. For tourists who fascinated to look at the historical, artistic, scientific or lifestyle which available in a community, they can learn more about the traditional house, dance, their music and food by visiting Kampung Abi. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nadia binti Ruslan. I'll be continue about type of culture tourism at Kampung Abi. Next is culture tourism that have at Kampung Abi. It's art and architecture that we can have experience, live like the old days and feel the vibe, and we also can see how they design old house. Other than that, music also can be shown to tourists about our identity or our culture. For example, Serunai, it's been generations music, and it can be shown to other peoples, and tourists can gain more information about culture music. Okay, last but not least, culinary heritage at Kampung Abi it's also can be one of the experience for tourists. For example, cooking demonstration and eat traditional food that might be had been forgotten, or maybe they don't know from other peoples. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. My name is Rabiatul Husna binti Abdul Majid. Today, I and Bella want to elaborate a strong sense of Kampung Abi, which is rumah warisan. Rumah warisan has their own design. For the architecture, this house built in height. Concept of height house happen because to prevent wild animal from entering the house. Macam yang kita tahu, rumah kampung ni banyak haiwan liar suka masuk di celah-celah lubang tu kan, macam dengan ular. Next is the climate factor, like rainy season that can cause floods. Okay, macam yang kita tahu, rumah kampung selalu dekat dengan sungai. So macam mereka akan bina tangga untuk mengelakkan banjir. Macam itulah. This house also has one road at the roof, window, downstairs, and have a little space at floorboard. Di celah-celah tangga tu ada macam udara, aliran udara lah di bumbung, di tangga bawah tu kan. This one road more cool at the big night. Bila kita duduk kat kampung, macam kita tahu malam-malam akan lebih sejuk dan rasa lebih nyaman lah. Macam tu. When the people sit on the porch ataupun serambi ataupun it's nice to be blown by breeze. Kata lain, kita duduk di serambi rumah, kita akan rasa lebih nyaman apabila ditiup angin sepoi-sepoi basah sambil makan-makan. So akan lebih nyaman, so akan rasa lebih tenang dan tentera, seperti juga di rumah Abi ni. After that, the stairs atau tangga of rumah warisan. The stair connects the land front of the house to the porch or veranda. Macam rumah kampung kebanyakan, rumah kampung dulu yang rumah kayu kebanyakannya ada tangga. Untuk itulah the stair also can reduce dust when blown by the wind. Macam bila ada tangga, bila angin bawa debu-debu, so macam bila ada tangga ni dia akan mengurangkan debu-debu tersebut di halaman rumah. That's why dia adakan tangga. I think that's all from me, and I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Nabila binti Hussein. My metric number is 18 DUP 18F2028. So we go to third slide, which is how to preserve the Malay heritage house. So first is identifying and studying the characteristic and architectural criteria, which means the authorities and experts should study the architecture and setting characteristic strong in characterizing a Malay heritage home. So the process of identifying and this study can be used by scientists in the Malay heritage that make the house as an element of learning at each stage of learning institution. So the next generation will be exposed to the unique architectural heritage and traditional Malay house and nurture small heritage. Second is gazette as a tourist area, means that this concept is a method used to show the uniqueness that we have to foreign tourists. In addition, Heritage houses that are in good condition and beautiful should be an option for tourists to visit. And the last is assignating architecture, means that most architecture, sculpture or design need to be embedded with heritage and traditional features that are able to show the reef. Thank you for me.
Hi, my name is Nur Arisa Zati binti Abdul Hisham, and this is my part. Suggest strategic tourism destination planning for Kampung Abi. So the first one is can try to converting all of the residents in the region into heritage houses in order to attract more tourists to come. And second is tourists also can feel the vibe with surrounded, and also can round at the Harum Manis garden or farm to get a sense of how to care for pig and how to eat the Harum Manis right way. Third is make some festival or any kind of ceremony to promote the culture, traditional clothing show for young people to remember, learn martial arts, playing the surunai and showing how to create a wow. Just a few the activities that can be done at Kampung Abi. Last but not least, try to introduce foreign guests to know more about traditional foods or kuih muih, and the community also can demonstrate how to making it. Okay, thank you. That's all my part.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Tasha binti Zulkifli. My metric number is 2016. Next is Malay garden concept, which is beautiful and colourful landscape. First is for sustain the environment at the village. Second, by using a recycled material. Seperti yang kita tahu, jika contohnya pelancong datang ke rumah Laksamana, mereka akan menggunakan botol plastik. Jadi dengan botol plastik itu kami bercadang untuk tanam pokok bunga untuk dijadikan hiasan di hadapan rumah Laksamana tersebut. Ia juga dapat sustainkan environment dekat kampung itu. Next, untuk mengasah bakat penduduk kampung ataupun pemilik rumah Laksamana itu untuk menghasilkan benda baru hanya dengan menggunakan recycle material. Contoh seperti botol plastik dan juga tayar. Jadi ia dapat sustainkan environment dekat tempat tersebut tanpa mengeluarkan apa-apa duit ataupun modal yang tinggi, hanya dengan menggunakan botol plastik dan juga tayar sebagai pasu. Okay, second is entrance gate. Seperti yang kita tahu dekat rumah Laksamana ni tiada lagi entrance gate yang proper untuk menyambut tetamu. Jadi kami bercadang untuk membina sebuah gate yang berkonsepkan garden. Okay, tujuan kami untuk membina pagar ini adalah untuk meningkatkan keselamatan di sekeliling rumah tersebut. Seperti yang kita tahu dekat rumah Laksamana ni dia banyak barang-barang antik. Jadi keberangkalian untuk dimasuki pencuri ini adalah sangat-sangat tinggi. Jadi dengan adanya gate ni akan meningkatkan security ataupun safety dekat rumah Laksamana tersebut. Itu sahaja daripada saya. Terima kasih.
For point number 4 is gather this traditional house as a tourist spot. This traditional house is used as a accommodation for tourists to experience this village life, custom and culture of the people here. The village head or the owner of this house can make a accommodation package, and this is able to provide an opportunity for outsider to experience life when they still live in the village. These two, it also can generate income to the village as well, and it also can promote the advantages of the village as a tourist attraction. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, for the next slide is design or settlement area. For point number 1 is propose using recycle and natural material to create vertical and hanging gardens. Okay, by recycling our materials, we can create vertical plants. Bottle use PVC pipes, ropes and other materials can be used in this way. We can use this beautify the perimeter of the house with plants that were previously planted in discharged material. Additionally, we can recycle and use bottle caps to hang plants about the house. Okay, for point number 2 is preserve the layout of the area, proposed green area. We need to arrange plants into a more attractive shape in order to attract people who consider it as a model for visitor who come to the resident. Then, to add more greenery to the dwelling area, we may book a green area by planting grass. Okay, for the next slide is construct the water system location. Planting aquatic and riparian plants and make a new spot attraction for tourists. Okay, we can plant aquatic and riparian plants such as white water lily, Victoria Amazonica, Sparta dock, and many others in water system such as pond or many lakes. Then there the possibility of attracting tourists. Beautiful flower were reflective plants. Children who accompany their families can also learn to recognize the names of water plant species.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Amirul Azim bin Saleh with matric number 18 DUP18 F2042. Okay, now I will continue to explain for point number 3. It is replanting of tree. Everyone knows that the tree is one of the carbon dioxide absorber. In easy word, replanting this tree can give fresh air to everyone. The climate sector is also influenced by the planting of this tree. Many people know that Perlis is one of the states with the hot weather. Okay, this is not wrong. If we do replant this tree, at least visitors from outside can stay comfortable with this new environment. This way is also suitable for giving awareness and love to the environment.
Alright, for the conclusion, for this study, researcher have outlined a number of interests which include the study of the Malay culture to promote internationally. In addition, the concept of the Malay garden design apply at Kampung Abi Tengah and Rumah Tradisional Laksamana exclusively to the Malaysian Malay community can encourage the expansion of the landscape architecture field in Malaysia, particularly in area of tourist attraction to showcase Malaysian own uniqueness. Potential of each plant and landscape furniture needs more highlight by the we may commercialize and eventually will be a source of income to the Malaysian society as a result of the sale of the plant and hard landscape element. Besides that, it is also expected to increase the number of tourists as well as being an asset and identity of the Malay community. Public park that display the culture of the local community and conservation of old house Malay community has shown positive effect in promoting cultural tourism product. By having the Malay garden concept at Rumah Tradisional Laksamana, probably it will become a national cultural heritage and it's widely used in developing the public park in Malaysia. Thank you.